Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and in today's video we are gonna have a mid-year checkup on my luxury handbag wish list. I have a tendency of making a kind of wish list video around the beginning of the year every year, but this year I've made it in a bit different format, so it was only about handbags because handbags are the greatest. In this video, let's go through all the handbags I have listed on that wish list video. Have I gotten anything of them yet? And how do I feel about whatever is left on there? Let's go. Number one bag of this year is definitely my Celine Triumph Walk. This beautiful bag over here. And as you can see, it has happened. It's so beautiful. So I got obsessed with the Triumph line, I don't know, around a year ago, something like that. And I could not resist the beautiful Triumph pattern or logo or whatever this is called here. Next to the black leather, I think this is just, my heart melts. I originally wanted probably the medium size or like the regular size of this one, but I just could not, like the price was, it was too much. And I actually even saved up the money to be able to buy it new from the boutique. And luckily I saw this one coming out, I think last autumn, and that was it. So definitely a wishlist purchase. Not regretting it at all. I love this. I just like, it is so beautiful. So yeah, this is the first bag on the list. Check. Last springtime when I purchased my first Chanel vintage handbag, I was just like mesmerized by it. And I started to feel like maybe I would be open to a black one because the first one is beige and I kind of felt that black bags are always very practical and useful, so black would work perfectly. And I said that I will be open to finding one, but I will not be actively looking, and if one comes along, they will come along because I have a price limit that I'm not willing to go over. And then this happened. So this is my vintage Chanel bag. This was made in 86 to 88, so this is truly a vintage baby. I have made a reveal video as well as a review video of this bag already, so I will link them here if you want to see more details of this gorgeousness, which has so many of the classic features, doesn't it? Yet I managed to grab it with an amazing price point for a vintage Chanel bag. Not regularly, I wouldn't consider a 35-year-old bag a good purchase if I would need to pay around 1,000 euros. No, but for this one, yes, absolutely. I couldn't be more happy. I was so surprised actually that I managed to find this so quickly because I thought that I would need to look for it for a while to be able to match like what I'm looking for and what is out there in my price range. But this is the second bag on the wish list, also check. My wish list videos, top 3 bags, check. This is the Dior 30 Montaigne bag, which has been a dream bag of mine for so many years, but I could not get myself to pay the full price in the stores, and I was just waiting for a correct price point for me to end up on the pre-owned. And then in the beginning of this year, this happened. I'm in awe. I finally own the bag. I'm so excited. When I first started looking at the Triumph bag, I was a bit worried that would these be too similar, if I would want this also in the black with gold. But I think I ended up with a pretty good combo because they are for such different purposes. They are different colors. In my eyes, they are very different bags. And now I have both, and I can't believe that I finally own this bag. It has actually lived up to all of my expectations. I was actually even more concerned after watching a few videos that this would be like annoying to use with the lock and whatever. But I've actually worn this a lot in the springtime and especially in the summer. I don't know what to say. This is super practical. I'm so ecstatic to own this bag. And yeah, as you can see, another wishlist bag checked. When I filmed that wishlist video originally, I'm just like, I will never get all the bags, like that's for sure. And it's more like bags that I'm curious about and interested in and like the aesthetics, but I need to explore them more. So these top 3 bags that are with me right now, that were the first ones in that video, they were basically my priority. As you can see, I've been so lucky to be able to get them, and 2 of them pre-owned and 1 new from the store, and I couldn't be happier. The next bag on the list is the Celine Folso. Don't know how this is supposed to be pronounced. I don't have it. I still like it. I think this would be an amazing like everyday crossbody bag. But I mean, I've been very active and busy with buying handbags lately. So that is an investment that I'm not yet ready to make. But I will still definitely keep it on my list because I'm just very, very curious to see would that work out for me, because I do like how it looks. This would just like, it would be so easy to take this to the office, for instance. It just, yeah. So definitely still a keeper. Maybe not this year, maybe next year, who knows, but I am still interested in it. The 5th bag on the wish list is the Bottega Veneta's Jodie, and probably more like the mini Jodie, although at that point I was more contemplating between the teen Jodie and the mini Jodie, and I've actually also made a video of these 2, and then also adding the Jodie with like the chain that you could have on the shoulder. I'm just like, I'm obsessed with that bag. But I've actually thought about it super hard, and I don't think like the Jodie, at least not the mini size, would be for me. Not even the teen one. Like if it cannot be carried on the shoulder, like if it is only handheld or this like crook of the arm, I'm concerned that it will be like too special for me. And because of that, I ended up making another video, because I'm obsessed with Bottega. Like I want to own something from Bottega with that intrecciato leather. I want to, and this is a dangerous feeling because I have felt it in my hands, and it's like, it's so luscious. I don't know what to say. Like it's perfection. So I know I want the intrecciato. I think it is very beautiful. So I made a video that I would be open to having a fun bag. I will link that here as well. So if you're curious to know what a fun bag means for me. So in that video, I went through 3 different models, and it might be that I have found something from the pre-owned, and I might have bought something for me as a birthday present. So that itch might be scratched, but it's not a mini Jodie, that's for sure. But you will just have to wait for that reveal to come up later. The last 2 bags on the list, one from Fendi, one from Celine. They are very similar in their appearance. A very, very like tiny tote bag that has top handles and then a crossbody bag. I think these are adorable, really great for summer. I was first initially thinking about the Fendi one, that I love so much Celine that maybe Fendi could be like a good alternative, like in between. But to be honest, like I'm just so much into Celine aesthetics, and I love the color combo on this mini cabas tote with like natural colored canvas and then the brown leather. Kind of like this color combination, isn't it? And I have to be honest, ever since I got this clutch in the beginning of this year, I've kind of been a bit over the mini cabas tote, because this fulfills the aesthetic needs of that bag. And I was just thinking that it's an open like tote, not really. I could wear it here at home because I feel like this is quite safe place to live, but going to abroad with that type of bag would just be a bit scary. So I feel like I'm gonna dump both of them off my list because I have been able to fulfill that Celine craving with this one, and it's perfect. This was so much less money, and I don't have that many like these type of clutches, and this works so well in my Loewe basket bag. And yeah, so I'm gonna just scratch them off the list, and now we have gone through the whole wish list bags. Maybe a question for me to answer at the end of this video is that, has something been bumped up to my wish list since filming that one? And the answer, unfortunately, is yes. Oh, okay. So I want to have a Loewe puzzle. I want one, and that's really bad. And I have been already looking, but I've been buying so many bags with a bigger budget than I usually would spend. So it's not gonna happen anytime soon, but that's definitely on the radar right now. Has been there for a while, but it's just like growing the desire for the puzzle bag. So that's where we are right now. So one bag has been added to the wish list. I don't know, I'm not even sorry about that. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.